Greetings, gang. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my moderators. Hey, AV. Hey, HP3. Lily Cat. BN. Lynn Lou. What's good, gang? All right, so I know y'all like, why is she doing our reading on Thursday? Well, gang, I'm having a lot of work done in my house, and so my office is like a wreck. It's been a wreck like all week, and I have to keep putting stuff in here. And so I know like by tomorrow it's gonna be crazy in here. So I was like, I need to just do y'all reading a day early because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it tomorrow. Hey, Miss Love Life. So that's why we going up on the Thursday. Yeah, so shout out to y'all. Let's get it. Yeah, because you know, like when you doing something, you gotta put shit in one room, and I just don't think tomorrow I'll be able to be in here comfortably enough with all my cards and my decks and stuff out. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So I'm here a day early, gang, but I'm on divine timing. Don't hate. I'm on divine timing. Either way, I'm about to show up. Okay. Hey, Jamila. Okay. Period. And I missed y'all anyhow. So it's all working out. Okay, overall energy is the star in the upright position, but y'all know we can't leave that out too long. Okay, so a lot of healing taking place. Spirit is showing me someone whose hope is being restored. Hope within themselves, hope within their life's path, their journey, their healing journey. Somebody is being restored at this time, okay? So maybe some things that you had given up on, you know? Like, I don't really know if this is going to work out. The Spirit about to work it out, okay? Because this is an energy of someone who's been doing the work, all right? Let's see here. Hey, T. All right, Knight of Cups in reverse is the challenge here. And I feel like the reason why this is the challenge is because there may be situations where feelings of rejection may resurface as you do the healing work. Sometimes that happens. Like, you'll be healing and like shit that wasn't for you will come to the surface, and it'll make you uncomfortable low-key. But it's coming to the surface so you can sort it out. So like if you have some feelings of rejection or like some thoughts and some memories come in to where you were vulnerable and you opened up to somebody who just made a mess of your emotions, that's all part of the process. We have a full moon coming up on November 15th, right? So you're going to see, hey, peace and positivity. So you're going to see a lot of this coming up to the surface so you can clear it out around that time. But let's clarify this energy. Thanks to everybody who came in and liked the video. I appreciate you. Hey, Just Geo. Hey, babe. How you doing? Sending you love and healing energy. Thanks for tapping in. What's this Knight of Cups in reverse, please, Spirit? Good, good. Okay, you have the Fool in the upright position to clarify this Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, somebody could have been in a position to where, and for some of you guys, Spirit is letting me know this is past energy, but somebody could have been in a position to where somebody felt like, yo, if you leave me, you'll never, like, find anything again. Like, if you leave me, and my mistreatment of you. Now, Spirit is also showing me that this isn't just romantic. Now, this could be an energy to where you were in a relationship with someone who could have possibly felt like they were the best thing you could have had, but they weren't emotionally available. They made a mess of your emotions. Now, for some of you guys, this could have been a friend or an acquaintance who felt like, oh, if you go off and do something new, you'll never have my love again, or like you'll never have nobody as loyal as me. But the energy of this person is someone who's emotionally like reckless. They don't have your best intentions at heart. And so if you find yourself here on a new path away from this, you're on the right track. Okay, Spirit is bringing something new in for you. A lot of dead emotions are falling away from you. I'm also hearing too, like the lack of hope and love is falling away from you. So you're embarking on a new journey, especially when it comes to love and how you receive love, okay? Because that's very important, you know? And just to give an example, sometimes people who give a lot of love, they have a hard time receiving love, okay? And that's because, you know, they've been scarred with this Knight of Cups in reverse. So you're going to have to retrain yourself to receive love the same way you're giving it out, all right? Let's see here. Yeah, because you have the Ten of Swords in reverse. A lot of heartache and harsh times are coming to an end. It definitely has something to do with someone's vulnerability. Page of Cups in reverse, or someone tends to lead or love through their inner child. And you know, that's fine. But you can't love like that to people who operate out of the Knight of Cups in reverse. They're not willing to receive that. They're not ready to receive that. They don't have the emotional capacity to receive that. So what happens in turn is they shut it down within you. Hence the Page of Cups in reverse, Ten of Swords. You know, sometimes when you lead with your inner child or you love through that way, only the purest of people who love that same way can receive that. And if you try to give someone that who is not emotionally available, or who just like, you know, is an emotional wreck here with the Knight of Cups in reverse, they'll make a mess of that of you. And then you'll be afraid to be vulnerable again, to open up again. And with the Star card in the upright being your overall energy, Spirit wants you to heal that, because even through the fear and the pain and the anxiety of love, you don't want to spend the rest of your life alone. And I know some of you guys are like, well, you know, I'm single, I'm happy, I get to do what I want, you know, I get to come and go as I please. But Spirit is like, yeah, but I want new love for you. I want to restore your hope in love. So for some of you guys, that's really going to be a strong frequency coming in for you. And you're going to have to let the fear and pain of love, or loving again, you're going to have to allow that to disappear. Okay, what is this? Five of Swords after tarot. Yeah, somebody is realizing that See, love is not a courtroom, okay? Love is not a debate. Love is not conflict. Love is not any of that. And somebody with the world in reverse here, major arcana, has low-key been conditioned to think that. You know, like, oh, I gotta fight for love. I gotta fight for companionship. I gotta fight for compassion. And Spirit is like, no, you don't. That's a short-lived victory. And the reason why is because with the world in reverse, it just keeps you in that cycle of thinking that you always got to fight for somebody to love you, fight for somebody to show compassion to you, pour your heart out, like beg and plead. And Spirit is like extremely against that. Okay? So don't be begging for nothing. Don't be begging for nobody to see you. Don't be begging for nobody to like extend love and compassion to you. Fuck that. If it's not given organically, then it doesn't need, you don't need it from that source. Whoever that source is, if you feel like you gotta plead your case, it gotta be some debate, you know what I'm saying? Some fucking cross-examination and all this type of shit and running tests and back and forth. It's a wrap. Wrap it up with the world in reverse. Because this is a cycle that needs to be closed out. All right, let's see here. Coming out in the upright position, you have the High Priestess here in the upright position with the Hierophant in the upright position. So we are already on divine timing tonight. I'm telling you, you know. There has been a disjustice towards you. High Priestess, High Priest energy. There's been some type of spiritual injustice, okay, that has come in your life, that has been on your path, okay. With the High Priestess energy, the Akashic Records has followed you for a long time, okay. But the surrounding energy, the Hierophant and the upright. Some of you are about to see yourselves being victorious over whatever this injustice is that's been following you, okay? Hold on, let me see something. Okay. Yeah, Ashe. Confirmation here. Major Arcana, the Devil in reverse. You see how many Major Arcanas this is out here? Some of y'all have really been up against a very heavy energy. You know what I'm saying? But it came at you unjustly. All right. Thank you. Somebody was punishing you. Okay, wait. No, they're saying something else. Thank you. Somebody was punishing someone else through you. But then they're showing me like, okay, somebody's punishing you to hurt someone else, but the person that they're doing that for is also doing that to you. It's very complex here. because it's like, with the High Priestess and the Hierophant, like you hold some type of title, some type of rank. It's very heavy with all the major arcana. So this is like, it's bigger than like what other people would see. It's like you hold some type of rank. Show me this. Five of Wands in reverse. Wow. You really beat this heavy energy. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands in the upright position. You really beat something heavy. With the Devil in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse. Some of you could have felt like you had like a entity attacking you. With the Five of Swords here, you were correct. You did. Now, with the High Priestess and the Hierophant, you have to know that
I take the responsibility of being a gun owner.
It's like bigger levels, different devils here.
He refused to close loopholes that let criminals buy guns. He puts our law enforcement at risk.
All right, and so
To keep our families and communities.
There's been a battle like for your soul in a way with the Devil, the High Priestess, the Hierophant. There's been like a battle for your soul, and it's like time and time again with the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands. You've been tested to see like what you're gonna do within this battle. So some of you have been like being like very disciplined within your walk because you can feel the severity of it with the Devil in reverse, or you felt the severity of it. Like whatever's been going on, it's making someone like extremely self-aware. With the High Priestess, what is this? Because you got the Six of Wands though, and the Devil is in reverse. The Six of Wands and is already letting me know that you're gonna be victorious over this. But with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, it's crazy to me because I feel like somebody is spot on. Like they know what type of spiritual attack they under or have been under. Like somebody knows the ins and outs of it, because it's nothing new under the sun. The High Priestess represents the Akashic records, and then the Hierophant here is like bringing this spiritual energy out, opening up, speaking. Has the book open. Like somebody knows, like somebody has very, very ancient wisdom. Okay? With the Devil in reverse, they know about different principalities. They know about different types of spirits. They know about like a lot of shit. Like somebody is very well versed in spirituality or esoteric knowledge, but they're still willing to learn more with the Two of Swords coming out here. So somebody is like, has given their life purpose to be like the forever student in esoteric knowledge, spirituality. Like somebody is always constantly open and willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? So much to the point where with the Two of Swords and the blindfold, it's like somebody is like in it. Like they live and breathe spirituality. If you were to pick this, if this person was to allow you to pick their brain, you would even learn something from them. Because the High Priestess and the Hierophant, this is a lot of knowledge, ancient wisdom. Hey, Kier. Somebody is really open to learning. You know what I mean? And maybe they know a lot, but to them, they feel like they don't know enough. All right? Okay, let's see here. You have the Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like somebody worries too much. You know what I'm saying? I had saw something the other day. I believe I was on TikTok. And somebody said, the more aware they became, the more restless they became. And I feel like that can happen, but you have to be able to ground yourself, okay? Because when you start to become aware of like different spiritual things, you know, when you start to see literally with the High Priestess and the Hierophant, when you really start to see beneath the veil, and some of y'all gifts came online in 2018, I fucking remember. I remember a lot of you guys' gifts came online in 2018. It was a very heavy time for you guys. A lot of you guys were experiencing a lot of anxiety, a lot of spiritual attacks because you were being opened up to the spiritual world. And in 2017, the veil disappeared. And when the veil disappeared, it really sent like a shockwave to people who were extremely tapped in, even if they didn't know they were tapped in. Okay? You could have felt like you was losing your mind because you was picking up on all types of shit. You know, premonitions, visions, hearing things, seeing things. Because when you clairaudient, you be hearing shit. Like, being clairaudient ain't no joke, bro. Like, you will hear shit. Just like clairvoyant people can see shit. Like, it's no joke. And a lot of you guys didn't know the gifts you possessed at that time. And it could have really made you very anxious with the Four of Swords in reverse. Very restless, like really looking for a way to heal something because you thought something was wrong with you. But the whole time, you was the High Priestess, High Priest, and what we're talking about, not being initiated into any practice or religion. We're talking about your soul's energy, like being extremely intuitive, being extremely tapped in. And people want to call you crazy, but you're not fucking crazy. Okay, with the Four of Swords in reverse, some of you guys have a very overactive crown chakra, right? Excuse me, Spirit says third eye chakra. You have a very overactive third eye chakra. You need to get with someone who has learned how to master that, High Priestess, Hierophant in the upright, so they can teach you. Sometimes you grow up in families to where spiritual gifts aren't respected or even paid attention to, and you're deemed as like off or on the spectrum or whatever they want to call it these days, but you're actually gifted here with the Hierophant energy. The Hierophant is like, I know to you guys it looks like a book, but to me it looks like the Hierophant is handing like a box that has like a bow, hey Shamika, on top of it, giving a gift of knowledge, giving the gift of wisdom, giving the gift of foresight, giving the gift of clairs to someone. And what the way they gave it was like spiritually. It wasn't like somebody just walked in your room and hand you their book of shadows. No, it was totally different. Because as the high priestess, you pick up on things spiritually. This is the 12th house. And so a lot of the shit that the gifts you have, the spiritual gifts, all of these things, they're hereditary. And it hits you out of nowhere. It hits you out of nowhere. And sometimes that's how it happens. It'll hit you out of nowhere, or your gifts can be activated through traumatic experiences, like a near-death experience, a car accident, some type of trauma. Your gifts will come online through that. Okay? And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. It doesn't feel good. You know, like, why I gotta get my gifts through pain? Why I gotta get my gifts through suffering? Why do I have to get my gifts through experiencing the worst things? It doesn't feel good, but you were brought here to be a spiritual warrior. You were brought here to raise the vibration of the planet. So your gifts, Spirit says not the planet. Spirit says this dimension. So excuse me. The things that you've been through, and then you might even have a self-full moment or a selfish moment where you be like, I don't want to be the sacrificial lamb to go out and help heal other people. But with the high priestess and the Hierophant, this is something you've always done. You know what I'm saying? This is something this has been your calling. This is something you can't escape with the Four of Swords in reverse. You think somebody wake up one day and they say to themselves, oh, I just want to be a healer and help people, and I want people to punish me for helping them. I want people to persecute me for having a certain type of spirit. Like, nobody wakes up and says that. Okay? That's why many are called, but the chosen are few. Because you be called to this shit, and all you wanted to do was do hair or some shit. All you wanted to do was, you know what I'm saying? You wanted to do other shit. But with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, baby, your spiritual calling will take over. It will take over your life, and you ain't gonna have no choice in the matter. You're gonna have to tap in and tighten up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sugarcoat this shit for you. It's not easy. This shit is hard. Period. HP3, your gifts will make room for you. Why you think Spirit said that? Why do you think Spirit said that? Because it's the truth. Man. And sometimes you just kind of want to retreat into your gifts and not hear shit. You know, depending on which kind of gift you have. And don't let you have all of them or multiples of them. You really go, like, I'm surprised the Hermit card ain't came out yet, because I'm going to tell you one motherfucking thing. And this is like a double-edged sword. This is like a double negative or some shit. Like, you notice how, like, highly spiritual people or people who are extremely tapped in, you notice how they be like, yo, I feel so alone, even around hundreds or people or in a room full of people, I still feel alone. But then at the same time, they feel like I need space. Even if you fucking alone, like you, and I know those of you who are tapped in, you know what I'm talking about. It's like you feel like even you alone, even around in a room full of people, you feel alone. But then you also feel misunderstood. It's very odd, the energy I'm picking up right now. And then even if you have people around you, right? Another reason you feel alone is because they don't understand you, and they don't even seek to understand you. And if you are representing, I was about to say resonating, but Spirit says representing High Priestess, Hierophant energy, you never alone, but you always alone. Because 10 times out of 10, the Hierophant and the High Priestess are only seen as tools. They're only seen as tools. They're only seen as books of knowledge, hence the book in his hand and the scroll on her lap. So even if people are clamoring at you for information, for knowledge, for guidance, or you feel, even if people aren't clamoring at you, but you feel the need to preach and teach and to testify and to talk about your experiences and to shed light on things that may not be, so evident, you still feel alone because you've dehumanized yourself in a way, not purposely, okay? Not purposely. It's just weird because you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess in the upright, but the Four of Swords in reverse, so it's kind of like, this is something you're going to have to sit down with and process. And then it's a very torn energy because the Hierophant and the upright, right? This is an energy of doing things the way they've always been done. Oh, my family was Baptist. My family was Pentecostal. My family was Catholic. My family was Christian, so I have to be that. My family was Muslim. I have to be that. Whatever the tradition was, it's like you stepping into this High Priestess energy, for some of you, has you torn because you like, well, my family has always done things this way. I was raised up in this way, blah, blah, blah. So some of you guys are in a restless space in between that. Like, how do I incorporate what I was raised in into this spiritual being that I know that I am, that I have accepted, that I have become? Like, so it's a little bit of energy there. Show me this, please. King of Swords in the upright position. So you like, you know what? I'm just going to do what I know is right. So this is the energy of sifting through the things that you may not understand at the moment. Sitting that to the side, coming back to that later. Sifting through the truth and the lies of the things that you have been conditioned to know that could be tradition. And allowing your higher self as the High Priestess to show you the right way to do shit, to show you, to lead you. You trusting your higher self. With the King of Swords in the upright, High Priestess, like you're trusting your higher self to lead you to exactly where you're supposed to be, with the Hierophant that's going to like make you feel solidified in your spiritual journey. So even though you know a lot, you're still seeking some type of truth. You're still seeking some type of clarity. And it's like the more you seek, it's like the more right you want to do with the King of Swords in the upright. The more you learn your Akashic records, like the more you're willing to accept new knowledge with the King of Swords in the upright, of ways to do things and to set new traditions. Okay, some of you guys are definitely implementing new traditions with the King of Swords and the Hierophant. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant and the upright. So you're definitely implementing new ways to do things. It has something to do with your spiritual walk, though. Because a lot of you guys are extremely serious about this right now with the High Priestess and the King of Swords. Like, that's so important to somebody right now. Surrounding energy, the Hierophant twice. Somebody is really like, yo, how's my walk with God right now? How is my walk with my spirits? How is my walk with my spiritual core, with my spirituality? Like, where am I in that? How serious do I take that? Like, somebody is really, with the King of Swords energy, dissecting their whole spiritual frame at this time. Because they have to. This is, for someone, this is like, in spirit is like hitting me in the chest. Like, this time is extremely important for someone. Like more important than anything that has ever went on in their life. Somebody feels like it has to happen now. Like, what is this? Can you show me, please? King of Pentacles. Because somebody feel like they got too much to lose. And this is somebody who has had some type of reality check. The King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Somebody has had some type of reality check. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they realizing like, damn, I got too much to lose. And with the King of Pentacles, and I got so much to gain. And somebody feels like it's riding on their spirituality. And it is. It is. Your spirituality is going to be your way out of some rut, out of some dysfunctional energy. You getting in alignment and really balancing out your spiritual walk and this earthly walk is what's really going to help you excel. And this is going to take blind faith here with the Two of Swords and the Six of Wands we had earlier. Some of you guys, on my soul, are operating on blind faith at this time. You don't even be knowing how shit be adding up. You could have a problem. You could take it to your altar. You could take it to your spirits. You could think about it in your shower, your bed, whatever the fuck. You are operating on blind faith. And you want to know what's the crazy thing about blind faith? You don't even see it. You don't even see it. Because it's blind faith. You, like, if someone was to ask you if you have faith, that's when it would dawn on you. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. That's walking on blind faith. Some of y'all been walking on blind faith and you ain't even been calling it that. You just been kind of like, you know, I'm just winging it. I showed up. And then some of you guys question your mortality. You get up in the rising and you're like, well, Spirit woke me up, so I must got some shit to do. They ain't done with me yet. I'm tired, boss, but they ain't done with me yet. Six of Wands. So it's, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot there for you. And I can see it.
Rewards membership, you can save up to $1,000 a year.
I can see it.
Points and unlimited free delivery.
But you're going to make it. I can see that too. I can see the future. Okay? I know y'all don't believe me. No, y'all motherfucking asses believe me. But other people don't believe me. I can see the future. That's why I be talking to you like I talk to you. Because I be knowing shit gonna pan out. You ain't come here to just suffer and pay bills, my nigga. I'm telling you straight up. You ain't come here just for that. But you got to take some accountability and get out there and get out your comfort zone with the Fool in the upright position. You got to get out your comfort zone. You have to. If you want something new, you got to do something new. If you want something new, you got to do something new. If you want to ask a question, you can super chat me. 1111. All right. But with the Fool energy, the 6 of Wands, 2 of Swords, if you want something new, you got to do something new. You got to get out of your comfort zone. Stop thinking the worst. Stop being like, because the Tower ain't even out here. Okay? You got the 6 of Wands, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Fool. Your whole reading low-key been Major Arcana up. Because you started off with the Major Arcana, the Star in the upright. Whatever healing journey you on, you need to keep it up. All right? Get out of two minds. Instead of being like, well, what if I fail? Be like, what if I win? And don't even say what if. Be like, now that I have won, shit. We speaking certainties. Now that I won, this one I'm going to do. There is power in the tongue. King of Swords, High Priestess, Hierophant. There is power in the tongue. I'm telling you. And a lot of people don't be noticing how they be cursing themselves. What are Izzy's, wait a minute, what you say? What are Izzy's true feelings for me? Will she reach out to me? If so, when? What does the future hold between us? Well, let me see. And thank you for your super chat. I appreciate you. Let's see. What are Izzy's feelings for Hakeem, please, Spirit? You're welcome. All right, Hakeem. Izzy's feelings for you is exactly what you insecure about. All right. Bottom of the deck with the Moon in reverse and the Ace of Wands in the upright. You and Izzy probably have good physical chemistry, but both of you guys are struggling with some kind of fears. Okay, fear of intimacy. You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck here is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So there's some type of emotional imbalance between you two. I feel like both of you guys got some type of insecurities here, and y'all need to let it go. But see, somebody don't want to talk about some shit. You guys need to talk. All right? And with the Moon in reverse, you need to talk about your deep feelings with Izzy. Because Izzy on some other shit right now with the Queen of Cups in reverse. And you need the truth. All right? You have the Temperance in the upright. You need to stop letting Izzy ass rule your spirituality. She says she hates you now and refuses to speak to me. Did you do something wrong here? Because you need to be focusing more on your spiritual path than Izzy ass. Y'all both need to get in balance here. With the Temperance in the upright, 9 of Swords in reverse. And if she's saying she hates you, Yeah, HP3, don't let Izzy play in your face. If she's saying she hates you, 9 of Swords in reverse, you need to get her out your head then, because that's not something you need to hear. Okay? You don't need to hear that. Now, if you done did something wrong to Izzy with the moon in reverse, you need to apologize. But if you know you ain't did shit, if you know you ain't did shit, and somebody saying they hate you, you need to move on. Because your spirituality with the ninth house, the temperance, that's what you need to be worried on. Spiritually healing right now. Don't let nobody tell you they hate you. And then you be sitting up here wondering how they feel about you. They done told you how they feel about you, baby. With the moon in reverse. Now come on, Hakeem. Don't get wrapped up in this. Don't. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess in reverse. It's taking you away from your spiritual path. Don't use your spirituality for this. All right? Now you got to tighten up. All right? Spirit with the 9 of Swords in reverse. Spirit don't want you to be worrying about this and being anxious about this. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. No matter what has transpired between you, once the words "I hate you" and all this shit has started flinging around, you gotta take a step back. You gotta take a step back with the temperance, ground yourself, take a 5-day spiritual bath, really figure out what you want in life. And if they ain't on the same page as you, but this is over, okay? I'm going to tell you, this is over. With the High Priestess in reverse, this is a wrap. This is a wrap. I'm going to put one more card, and then that's it. HP3, shut up. Talk about Hakeem, please. Yeah, look. The outcome is the Tower. Oh, no. Do not crash out over this, Hakeem. Now, come on. And you need to say something in the chat. Okay? Because your ass done paid for this reading. You ain't saying nothing. The Tower? Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not something you want to be in. Nope. This is not something you want to be in. All right, let's get back to the regular scheduled program. Okay? All right, Hakeem. Don't crash out over this now. I'm telling you. Pull it together. Because with the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is very emotionally charged. Okay? Alright. I hope you okay over there because you ain't saying nothing. But calm down. Take it easy. Don't do nothing crazy. Somebody go over there and check on Hakeem. All right, what do we have for the High Priestess, please? Let's reshuffle. Get on it, AV. HP, did he text you back? Girl. Now we can't have nobody out here crashing out. It went to voicemail. I'm hanging. You know what? This is serious, HP3. This is serious. I have for the High Priestess, please. Somebody went to voicemail. I'm about to block you. I'm about about to block you, HV3. Look what come out. She said, AV said, be strong, HV3. Like, HV3 ain't going through this situation. You telling her to be strong. Tell me to be strong. High Priestess in reverse with the Justice in the upright position here. So look. Bye, AV. I'm breaking up with you. I can't take this anymore. I can't live like this. Cannot live like this. High Priestess in reverse with the Justice in the upright. Two major arcanas. You are going to get justice over this low priestess. That's them, Jamila. I'm serving the Lord right now. Okay? And they are trying to be distractions. You're toxic, AV. I can't live like this. Now, Two of Pentacles. The scales of justice have been balanced, okay? I'm telling you right now. If you look on the justice card, he's got a sword and he's got a scale in one hand. And then after tarot, Two of Pentacles, he's like jolly on the way to this shift. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the scales of justice have been balanced. And I feel like it's balancing your favor. Can you show? Period. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, guy. And then the Ten of Pentacles comes out. The scales of justice have been balanced in your favor. And I feel like, too, with the after tarot, the Two of Pentacles, the reason this person is, like, in this celebratory energy, like, I feel like somebody is, like, getting back everything that was stolen from them. And so that makes this person happy. Somebody is being restored. The overall energy of the reading was the Star. So somebody is being restored. And I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, this is somebody's wish fulfillment. Yes, coming home to yourself, period. Getting back to yourself. I feel like that's what somebody is going to be experiencing. And you know what's crazy too? And I don't give a fuck if y'all are going to be mad at me. Because, look, hold up. Let me tell you straight away. I'm that friend that's going to tell you some shit you don't want to hear. But then it makes sense later. And then you come back to me like, what's up, Ori? Like, so I'm going to tell you how I feel. And I don't give a fuck because I love you the same. Some of you guys was holding yourself back. Some of y'all was holding yourself back. Yeah. You was holding yourself back from uncertainty. You was afraid to fail, so you were afraid to leap. You had taken in a lot of the rejection, the pain, the suffering, the trauma, all of those things, unbeknownst to you, were part of the reason you were holding yourself back, but you really couldn't pinpoint it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of that shit was blocked out with the Two of Swords. You know, but now you're more balanced. You're more aware. And so shit is more serious now. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you in college, right? And you be fucking around. You get the syllabus early out. They tell you, like, look, you got this exam coming up, this paper coming up, whoopty whoopty whoop. And, like, you going to the rallies and shit. You having a great time on campus. It's a blast. And then you like look up and you got all this shit due in like 2 weeks. You can't be mad at nobody but yourself. You held yourself back. You like, oh, I'll get to it later. I'll get to it later. Or Spirit is saying with the 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, you ain't gonna get to it later. Ain't no getting to it later. Get to it now. Okay? Somebody has had a beautiful grace period with the 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. You've had a beautiful grace period. But now you have awakened to some divine responsibilities because the High Priestess and the Hierophant have divine responsibilities, right? You have divine responsibilities in this energy. And then some of you guys need to let go of that anger that you feel because you like, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for these gifts. I didn't ask for this responsibility. Why do I feel so compelled to show up in this way, to say this, to learn this, to teach this, to be this? I didn't ask for this. So some of you guys need to let go of some of that anger because of the responsibility that has been bestowed on you. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And the fucked up thing about it is, like, the path that you on, you ain't really had nobody to hold your hand through that shit, to ease you into that shit, to teach you the do's and the don'ts, the whatever. It was like you was just called to something and you just fell in. And now you like learning your way in it and out of it. But not out of it like out of it. You learning your way out of like the hard part, you know? Somebody just said, I was hazed. So maybe some of you guys could feel like that. Like it was some type of spiritual hazing that you had to go through with the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Swords. You know what I mean? But it's all of it has brought you to like this divine time right now. You know? You know what I'm saying? And you know, this is just kind of like my, I don't really want to say opinion, but one of my viewpoints, because I be thinking about a lot of shit. It's like sometimes you being born into a certain type of family unit is like a fucking hazing or like some type of initiation into your spiritual path. And then when you come of age, you choose what you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But like those of you who may feel like being born into a certain family was a fucking hazing. You know what I mean? Like, damn. You know? Period. AV. Period. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like being born into a certain family unit is a hazing because now you got to work your way up off that shit. And you got to recondition yourself from the ways that you grew up in. Yeah, Dalal. Yeah, Dalal G. Yeah. And with wisdom to hold compassion and reposition. Period. Because that's what it takes. You know? And sometimes we healing and we want to heal and we kind of be harsh on ourselves. And we got to be careful with that. Because that shit can be like projected outward and we be being harsh on other people too. We don't even know what they healing from. You know, we don't even be knowing what the next person healing from. When you think about the shit you healing from, that shit make you reconsider how you treat people. Because you like, damn, I done went through this, that, and the third. I done came out of it. It was harsh. It hurt. It make you kind of like reconsider how you talk to people, treat people. Because you like, damn, if I done went through this, what have they went through? You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why it's like, with wisdom comes great responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't really care to be like too forceful in people's lives. You know, I like to play the background, like that silent, you know, little voice or person, like, cause you never know. Like, that don't mean that like I got tiptoe through life, but like if somebody lets me in their life and I can pick up, cause spiritual I can pick up on a lot of shit. If I can spiritually pick up or intuitively pick up on something that someone has went through, I'm gonna know how to move within their space that they allow me in. That comes with that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? The way I may respond to you and deal with you may be completely the opposite than I deal and speak with to other people, because y'all not all recovering, because I'm a healer. So y'all not all recovering from the same thing or processing the same thing. So you have to move different. You know what I'm saying? You have to tap into the energy and know how to move. But you also have to do that within too, with the High Priestess and the Hierophant twice out here. All right, let's see. But Spirit is also saying too, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You need to make sure you don't become enmeshed with other people's shit, okay? Because you have a lot of work to do for self. You cannot become so enmeshed in other people's things that it takes precedence over the work you need to do for yourself, the things you need to learn for yourself, the processes that you're moving through for yourself. Because sometimes, you know, that can happen. And you'll look up and you've put a lot of your own shit on the back burner, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, to show up for other people. You are your first responsibility. You are your first priority. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Can you show me this, please? Yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse, because then everything gets canceled out. You might feel good to say like, yo, I'm showing up for this person, that person, this person, that person. But when it comes to like shit you need to build for yourself, Ace of Swords in reverse. That's where something is lacking at. Okay? Because you have the Seven of Wands in reverse with the Lovers in reverse. Some of you guys need to work on becoming so disarmed just because you like somebody or just because some shit feel good. Some of you guys become too disarmed like too quickly. Oh, this feel good real quick. I'm disarmed. And then it'd be the wrong ass connection with the Lovers in reverse. It'd be the wrong contract. It'd be the wrong agreement. You disarm yourself too quickly. Some of you guys like some of you guys kind of like people who are hard to get or who are like a tough nut to crack. And Spirit is like, that's not your nut to crack. This is not the fucking season for you. Basically, bottom line, thank you. This is not the season for you to be sitting up proving nothing to nobody. All right? Oh, I want to be connected to someone, so I'm going to... No. This is the season for the higher self. All right? Period, point blank. Because the higher self ain't gonna tell you to do nothing stupid. Or nothing that's gonna harm nobody. This is the season for the higher self. And you're gonna look selfish. You're gonna look selfish. What is this, please? Yeah. 6 of Wands. This is the season for the higher self. I'm telling you right now. And then you know what's crazy what Spirit just said? With the 6 of Wands in reverse and the Lovers in reverse, some of y'all been turning the other cheek for a long ass time. Now, I don't truly agree with that all the way. But there's somebody who's been turning the other cheek for a long time. And I feel like people been like getting gassed off of that. Like with the 7 of Wands in reverse, there could be somebody who just chooses to take the higher road with the 6 of Wands all the time, right? And that makes people with the 7 of Wands in reverse feel like, yeah, I'm dominating them. I'm more powerful than them. Blah, 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 blah. But that ain't the truth with the 6 of Wands in the upright. Somebody's ability to take the higher road is about to be what makes somebody, Spirit said, cash out. Not crash out. But cash out. Let's see. Period, man. Yeah, King of Cups in the upright. Yeah. See, somebody don't even realize the depth of their own empathy. Like, people be trying to make you crash out. But there's some type of love in you that's sustaining you. And then Spirit is like, it's not even like a love for other people. It's like some type of love you have for yourself that makes you not act like that. Or it's like you get love from a different source with the 6 of Wands. So anybody that's like coming up against you or trying to make you crash out and act stupid, it's like canceled out due to some type of love you get. All right? Yeah, because the 6 of Wands can represent attention, right? And the King of Cups, it's like somebody pays more attention to like the love in their life or the love in their heart or the love they have for others or the love others have for them. It just cancels out because if you notice here, the 6 of Wands has their back turned to the 7 of Wands in reverse. So people might see like your love that you give as you being disarmed, as you being like weak or not successful or not, or like you haven't earned something. Whole time you did. 7 of Wands in reverse goes back to the 6 of Wands. So Spirit is like, you don't even have to address the people who don't have love for you or with the 6 of Wands who don't show it. Because like with the 7 of Wands energy in reverse, it's like people could say they have love for you, but there's no evidence of it. There's no evidence of it. You know what I mean? It's like they don't say it, they don't show it, nothing. The Wands is action. So people could say they love you, but they don't even show it. Like they don't even take action. You know what I'm saying? What is this, please? But you do with the King of Cups energy in the upright with the 6 of Wands. Yeah, see, I ain't even lying to you. Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody love you if. The Queen of Cups in reverse kind of love is conditional. I love you if. I love you when. I love if you do. I love if you make me feel. But with the Six of Wands and the King of Wands, this is emotional maturity. This is like, love is just who I am with the Six of Wands. Like, I'm just love. And, you know, maybe this Queen of Cups in reverse can't stand that. They can't stand that because it's like, the Six of Wands is like attention, like I said. Recognition from others. How you show up in the world. And with the King of Cups energy, people think you show up in the world like all loving and nurturing and caring, but still kind of reserved with the King of Cups energy. And this Queen of Cups is behind you with the Seven of Wands in reverse, and they like, oh, you need to be more vulnerable with me than everybody. You need to show me special emotional attention. This is like somebody, now, ladies, I know you know this. You know, maybe you are this person, or maybe you know somebody who feels like if they're dating someone or interested in someone, they feel like that person is supposed to be mean to everybody but them. Whoever this Queen of Cups in reverse is, they feel like that with everybody. Like, if you my friend, you supposed to be mean to everybody but me. Like, don't be showing up being all like cool, King of Cups, and loving to everybody. Only reserve that for me. So maybe somebody feels like that within relationships, period. Platonic or romantic. Like, you know, you've seen those tweets where bitches be like, I like my man mean. I like my man mean to everybody. You know? And I know it's just kind of like a play on words, but there's some truth to that. But somebody with the Queen of Cups in reverse wants you to be like mean to everybody, even the other people that love you. But their love is conditional. They're not going to love you if you allow other people to love you or be kind to you or to support you. Six of Wands, be on your side. They only going to love you, Queen of Cups in reverse, if they the only person that love you. But then they're not even going to love you right. Let's see. Yeah, bottom of the deck, I ain't even gonna hold you. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups in reverse. They're not even gonna love you right. They're gonna have you on the emotional roller coaster. You're gonna forever be working for this person to show you some type of affection, Six of Cups, some type of genuine energy, some type of genuine love, some type of care, some type of concern. Like, it don't fucking matter. I'm telling you right now. Even if you was to cut everybody off that love you and support you, even if you cut all those people off, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands in reverse. This person would still not come towards you and do right by you. This person would still act distant towards you. They just want to know that their love and attention means more to you than anybody else's. Even if they're not going to be fair and loving and kind to you. You need to know, somebody needs to know this. Because somebody be contemplating on like, if I do this, if I step out like this, if I be this, will so-and-so still? No, they won't either way. Either way, they gon' emotionally fuck you. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, either way. They gonna still have you on some emotional roller coaster. And they not even gonna really fuck with you like that with the Eight of Wands in reverse. They're not even gonna come close to you. They're not even gonna like draw near and show you like, say you weak, right? Say you a weak spirit and you be like, yo, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut myself off from everybody. Everybody that's kind to me, loving to me. I'm gonna cut everybody off so that this one person can see that I'm only riding for them. I'm only with them. That's a waste of time with the Eight of Wands in reverse, because they're not gonna show up for you in that same way. They just want the power. They just want the emotional control, the emotional satisfaction that they can have you do that. They still not gonna fully show up for you. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, they're gonna be like on some weirdo shit. What is this? Yeah, Seven of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. They still gonna find something else to hold over your head. They still gonna find some way to try to be like an open enemy to you with the Seven of Swords. They still gonna be like that. This is who they are. They're not gonna change. Queen of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who is set in their ways. They don't give a fuck if you cut everybody off. They want you to, just to see if they could trust you, even though with the Seven of Swords, you can't trust them with nothing. Because the Seven of Swords is looking at the Ace of Pentacles. You can't trust them with nothing anyway. But anyway, this is somebody who you can't even trust. It's trying to test you to see if they can trust you. But they know you can't trust them. Not with your emotions, not with your feelings. They're not going to do right by you. They're not going to have your back with the Seven of Swords. They're going to give you a location. They're gonna run and tell everybody Ace of Pentacles what you got coming in and what you working on, what you doing. So somebody just wants some type of control. But you the Six of Wands. That's crazy. You the Six of Wands. You don't even need this shit. You don't even need this shit. But somebody want to make you feel like you do. Somebody want to make you feel like you need their betrayal. You need their dishonesty in your life. You need their flaky ass energy in your life. You need their betrayal. You need them to, somebody feel like you need them to be your open enemy. Or they trying to make you feel like you need that, but they need that. Because you're showing up as the King of Cups, Six of Wands. Somebody survives off of your emotions. Somebody survives off of your emotional reaction to something that they say or do with the Seven of Wands in reverse. But the mind fuckery, the Seven of Swords, the swords is the mind. They want to make you feel like you need them, but they not even going to show up for you. Like, I don't know if you understand the severity of that. Somebody trying to emotionally manipulate you up out of the Six of Wands energy only to let you down. Just so that they can prove to the lower aspect of their emotional ass ego that they have some type of control. But you got the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. You don't even need that. You don't even need them. You don't even need that whole scenario at all. You got to be mindful of this King of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, because they'll try to have you in your feelings over some shit you ain't even do. And with the Seven of Swords, the open enemy card, they like to stay in your life and betray you or punish you. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay. Now, Spirit says somebody wants you to be with the Queen of Cups in reverse, and then you the King of Cups in the upright. You got the King of Cups in reverse. It's like somebody wants you to be loyal to their disloyalty of you with the Seven of Swords. Like somebody wants you to be okay with them mistreating you because you have to be loyal to them. So it's like, yeah, I'm mistreating you, but you need to be loyal to me because you're supposed to be loyal to me. So somebody's a fucking jerk. Period. Straight up. All right, let's get out of that little weak ass energy. And somebody too, with the Lovers in reverse, like somebody wants you to chase them. That's how you gonna prove your loyalty to this person, if you chase them. And some people like to chase. So you do what you want to do. You grown. I'm telling you straight up. Somebody with the Lovers in reverse, that's runner chaser energy. Somebody feel like if you love me, you're gonna chase me. You're gonna chase me, I'm gonna keep rejecting you. You're gonna chase me and chase me and chase me. Do what you want to do. But I'm telling you right now, with the Lovers in reverse, somebody's love language, and it don't even have to be romantic. Somebody's love language is being chased. That's it. But they gonna fuck around and meet somebody that's gonna chase them and still not gonna do them right. So somebody need to chill on that. Chase me shit. All right, what do we have for the HPs, please? You guys got the Strength card coming out. I feel like a lot of you guys have been really trying to assert some type of discipline in some areas of your life. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You've been trying to assert some type of Spirit says dominance, but also like lessons learned over the things that have broke you in the past with the Judgment in the upright position. Some of you guys, thank you, Spirit. Some of you guys have passed some type of test here with the Three of Swords in reverse. There could have been a position. Okay, a position, or Spirit says position. I'm saying situation that could have been presented to you and you turned it down with the Strength card in the upright. Now, this could have been something that really brought back some type of memories of something you have been through before, some type of loss, some type of miscommunication, something that could have been your weakness in the past. It's like no longer your weakness anymore. Some of you guys have really overcome some type of challenge, and I feel like you've been triumphant in this with the Three of Swords in reverse. You're not taking the same losses anymore, okay? With the Judgment in the upright too, something is going in somebody's favor. Now, this could be a legal situation, or this could be something that someone took up in spiritual court. But, there's something that's going in someone's favor. If you thought you were going to lose, you're not. With the Strength card in the upright position, somebody has a very strong defense here with the Three of Swords in reverse, so they're not going to have to suffer any losses. Actually, here with the Judgment in the upright position, somebody is going to experience some, how do you say, compensation, Spirit, compensation for their losses. Okay, somebody also too needs, if some of you guys are going through some type of like legal situation, you need to ask for like your court costs and attorney fees as well. Now, if this is more on like a spiritual level, you need to ask for that as well. You need to ask spirit, like, look, I need compensation for all the money and time, emotions and energy that whoever was coming up against me unjustly, like the justice in reverse card earlier. I need all that back. I need my time. I need my time back. Like, somebody needs to say that loud and clear. Somebody needs to stop being so fucking meek when they are going up in spiritual court or going up in court. Like, you have the right of way here. Okay? Now, the right of way, somebody could have gotten to some type of fender bender, but they had the right of way. But somebody has the right of way here in some type of spiritual court or just, you know, a legal matter. You have the right of way. So, get your court fees, all of that stuff. All of that. Now, some of you guys, this is just like a little civil case. So, get your court fees, whatever, time, whatever. But I feel like it's going to go in your favor here. What is this? And then Spirit is saying, somebody spent a lot of time here petitioning in spiritual court due to this Queen of Wands in reverse. So you could have had somebody really working against you, okay? Spiritually really working against you with the with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, really like shooting type of arrows at you of unsuccess. Yeah. What is this? Your arch nemesis coming out, Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You definitely had somebody speaking ill against you. I don't know where this is coming from, but somebody has like now Spirit is saying like a female lawyer that's like romantically involved with the client, or it could be something else. Okay, we're dealing with the swords, the mind here. Somebody has like some unethical, thank you Spirit, connection to someone that they're supposed to be representing or working for. Yeah, eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is not allowing something to remain professional, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. All right, let's see. What is this? The lines are of some type of Spirit says policy. Now Spirit is showing me like a policy. Okay. This could be like a life what? A life insurance policy, or this could be some type of policy that someone is going against. Queen of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody has went against some type of policy here. With the Seven of Cups too, somebody forged a signature on some type of policy. And for some reason here, it's being revisited. With the Seven of Cups, there's some type of what? Scrupulence? I don't know. That's what they're saying. Scrupulence? Is scrupulence a word, gang? I don't know. With the Seven of Cups here. Can you show me this? Yeah. Something that's not true with the Star in reverse. 3 of Swords. Scrupulence? I don't know. That's what they're saying. Scrupulence. That's what they're saying. Somebody created with the 7 of Cups. Somebody created some type of illusion for someone to take a loss here. But something's coming back in. All right? Something's being made right again. Scrupulence? Can you show me this? Okay. Something's coming in, though. Something that wasn't working before is about to start working now. Can you show me this, please? Scrupulous. Yeah, whatever it is, it's working out. 9 of Pentacles here in the upright position with the 3 of Wands. Yeah, something's working out. If something had been blocked before, it's coming in. And with the 9, yeah, because the 3 of Wands always talks about your ships coming in. But it wasn't working out before. You go from the 8 of Pentacles in reverse to the 9, so you level up. Something that had been delayed, something that wasn't working out, something you did not have all the pieces for, is now about to come together. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Empress in the upright position here. Something's about to blow up. Having moral integrity, acting in strict regard for what is considered right or proper, punctuality, exact painstaking working with scrupulous care. Scrupulous, okay. Thank you, HPD, because the Spirit kept saying scrupulous. They would not let me change it. Yes, thank you. So that's what it is. That's what it is then. Okay. And something's panning out. All right. Yeah. Scrupulous. Having moral integrity. Yeah. High Priestess in the upright. Hierophant in the upright. 9 of Pentacles in the upright. Judgment in the upright. Yeah. Some of you guys are going to receive good karma. Dharma. I'm telling you, some people treat people how they feel. Some people treat people the way they're being treated. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you don't treat people the way you've been treated. You treat people the exact opposite of the way you've been treated because you know how it feels to feel like that. And with the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, the Three of Wands, it's like somebody's like, watch, when I get my shit together, I'm coming back for everybody, Three of Wands. Like somebody is like low key, like good natured like that. Like, watch when I get myself together. With the Three of Wands, I'm gonna show everybody that like they're waiting on me to get myself together wasn't in vain, because some people actually have people that's behind them that's like pushing for them to get better, that believes in them, that believes in their soul's evolution, that wants them to, you know, pull themselves up from something. And somebody knows those people intuitively. With the High Priestess and the Hierophant, someone intuitively knows, like, nah, this person give a fuck. Like, I'm telling you, or like, this is my tribe. With the Three of Wands, like, you know, like somebody really plans on, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, to really do right when they get on. And when I say get on, I don't want you to think of like the social media aspect of it. Because what if like you just low on energy, and once you restore yourself with the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands, you just like, I'm going to go back and give positive energy to everybody who gave positive energy to me. It doesn't always have to be so transactional. It could just be kind of like returning the energy that was given to you. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like somebody just wants to feel like that. With the Nine of Pentacles, somebody just wants to feel like they're capable. You know what I mean? Like somebody with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, they have seen so many things not work out the way they planned, that when somebody actually is put in this position where they feel capable and things are actually materializing around them, they can't wait to pay it forward. They can't wait to show up in Nine of Pentacles energy. Like, I've arrived. The Nine of Pentacles is like, I've arrived. You know, it's only one pentacle away from the 10, but it's not lacking. And I feel like somebody is really on that path right now. And you about to arrive, baby. Because let me tell you how it happened. Because we got to look at the energy. You started off here, High Priestess in the upright, Hierophant in the upright. That's the spiritual evolution of yourself. But then you come here to the earthly energy, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Even though it's in reverse, that's that little waiting period. You know what I'm saying? It's like you had to arrive spiritually before you could even appreciate arriving physically. The shit that's about to be bestowed upon you. And then Spirit says, say, holy, call me the Holy Spirit, with the Ace of Pentacles. The shit that's about to be bestowed upon you from the Holy Spirit is wild. It's wild. So it's like you arriving, because you know the Nine of Pentacles, the Pentacles represent the earth. The Hierophant and the High Priestess represent that spiritual energy. It's like you are about to arrive on both dimensions. You know what I'm saying? Like you're arriving. You fought so many spiritual battles that it's only right for you to arrive now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only right. And you could have been in this fight or flight mode for a long time, but you just kept choosing to fight. Like, flight wasn't even an option for you, even though that option could have been presented, because we have the Seven of Cups here. You know what I'm saying? But never once did you feel like, yeah, flight is an option. But, you know, it was like never once did you feel like that. You always just felt like fight, you know. And then we talked about here people be coming towards you with that fight in them, being walking through life with that fight in them. There's different fights. Some fights are filled and fueled with projection and by projection and deflection and shit. This fight is more personal with the Nine of Pentacles. This is a fight where you're proving something to yourself with the High Priestess. You know, it's like, oh, I'm calling myself this High Priestess. I need to be putting in the work. You know, despite it all. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Despite it all, it's like this fight is so personal. You know. All right, let's see here. Okay. Period. As soon as I opened the deck, Spirit initiation flew out. And what were we talking about earlier? Spirit initiating you into your walk with Spirit. You know? And I really want to be clear, okay? Because there's a lot that falls under that umbrella of initiation, okay? There's initiation into ATRs. There's initiations into certain spiritual religions, practices, and so forth. This is not that, okay? Unless that's the path you're on, then you take it as that. But it's like Spirit is like, yo, I'm bringing you in to learn me, to know me, to become closer with me. With this in the upright position, and I told you earlier that Spirit was like, call me Holy Spirit. So there's like a holy path that you have to be on. Now, I don't want you guys to get confused because people sometimes believe like, oh, if you know, on the up and up path, you're not supposed to protect yourself, defend yourself, use certain things. Like, that's not what Spirit is saying. Spirit is like, look, I'm bringing you in closer so that you can learn me, learn your walk, learn what works with you, what works with your spirit, what herbs and practices and things. It's just a whole lot of shit, okay? So you need to really set the intent here as you evolve on this part of your journey to only allow benevolent spirits to speak to you, to connect with you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of trickster spirits out there. And that's how a lot of people get certain shit on them that they can't get off of them, because they get into their spiritual journey and it's different than religion. It's more self-governed. It's more self-responsibility. But it's so much reverence in that. It's like I can't really say it to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to live it. It's like you're taking full responsibility. It's like a lot of respect. It's a lot of unlearning and relearning. It's a lot of like challenging the shit you was taught to believe. It's challenging a lot of the information that's out here right now. I'm telling you. A lot of the shit that we practice and believe within spirituality or know within spirituality, certain religious sects or whatever you want to call it, will call the things that we know and practice and do evil. Certain washes they'll call evil. Meditation they'll call evil. Yoga they'll call evil. Taking spiritual baths they'll call evil. But if you getting baptized, what the fuck you think getting baptized is? That's a big ass spiritual bath. It just don't got all the herbs and the elements and the waters and the things that we may use. But a baptism is the same as a fucking spiritual bath. Meditation is the same as prayer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think outside the box. And you cannot fear anything. You can just learn it. You know what I'm saying? Fire and brimstone. What is a brimstone? They tell you crystals is evil. I posted on the fucking community page months ago where crystals are in the Bible and how they're used. So it's like you gotta unlearn and relearn shit and not allow yourself to be programmed to the point of taking from your own evolution. You know, you can't. It's just so much shit out here to learn, and you have to be discerning. You have to be in touch and in tune with your higher self. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things out here that people need clarity on. And it's a lot of things out here that people are speaking against that they're actually doing every day, and they don't even notice it. You know what I'm saying? So, spirit going to initiate you in your spiritual walk different than they do somebody else. Do that make them wrong or evil? I don't know. I ain't in they motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? But some of you guys may be feeling like you need more protection, more structure, more knowledge. So you might be considering what path you want to initiate into. Just know that costs a lot of money. So you're going to have to save up, and you're going to have to be sure that that's something that's a spiritual path you want to initiate into. That shit could be like tens and $15,000s of dollars and shit. You know, so if you're considering that, make sure that that's something that you have got a reading on, because certain readers can tell you what path you should be on, what you should or should not be initiated into. It's a lot of stuff that goes into spiritual initiations. It's a lot of stuff that goes into working with different spirits and entities and orishas and stuff like that, you know. So just make sure you know what you're initiating into. And even if you're not initiated to anything like that, make sure you know what spirits you calling on, what spirits you working with, excuse me. And if you unsure and you trying to get some shit done, you better be going to the benevolent spirits of your highest good, that has your highest good in mind. your best interest in mind. The elevated spirits that walk with you, that cover your head, shit like that. Don't just be going into something blindly, doing shit, because then you'll get some type of spiritual attachment, and it'll take years of work sometimes to get that shit off you if you don't go to the right person, or if you don't know what's going on with you. Like, it's a lot of stuff that goes into spiritual initiation, so you need to be mindful and careful and dutiful and discerning about that type of shit. Because it's a lot of trickster spirits out here, and they just looking for somebody to attach to. All right, let's read this. This card says, make a commitment. Don't worry about what others are doing. Be true to your natural self. Seek out a spiritual tribe in your area. If you prefer to work alone, do so. You are ready and being called to be initiated into the craft. Acknowledge spirit in all that you perceive. Yeah, so be clear about what's going on. And I'm going to tell you straight up, you could be a solitaire and still walk with spirit. You could be a solitaire and still get shit done. You don't have to initiate to a coven or a tribe and all that shit. You don't really have to if you don't want to. And what makes that walk stronger is if you build a beautiful rapport with your spiritual court, your spiritual team. Some people aren't a part of anything and they still get shit done. Some people walk alone and they're extremely protected. They have a strong force field around them that will show them shit that's gonna happen years and months before that shit happen, and you can tighten up your shit before that shit even happened. I'm telling you straight up. You don't always have to be a part of some shit. Sometimes you could just work with the certain divine spirits, benevolent spirits on your team, and you will be solid as fuck. You may look alone, but you're not alone. And everybody is born with a spiritual court. All right. So even if you were not born within a good family, or you don't know who these people are, you can talk to the divine and ask them to only allow your words to be heard by the divine, by benevolent spirits, by the spirits that walk with you for your highest good. You are the magic. You are the altar. You are your ancestors. You can command things. You can bring certain things into fruition. But you have to be discerning, and you have to have faith, and you have to be strong. All right? All right, let's see here. And then you have to, if you don't understand any of this, you have to use your discernment and go to the right people who can explain you and guide you in the right way. You know? Yes, Ashe, confirmation. You guys have awakening coming out in the upright position. This is, some of you guys are on your 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th awakening. Like, it doesn't end. We talked about earlier being the forever student, being forever open to new knowledge. That's what happens. Okay, if you look at this card, it looks like seasons. It looks like spring in the front and then fall in the back. You know what I'm saying? It's like each season that you go through in your life is going to teach you a new part of yourself. It's going to awaken you to a new part of yourself, what you want to learn, who you want to be. It's going to uncover new gifts, new things about you. So always be open to learning new things, to exploring new avenues of yourself. The awakening really doesn't take place outside of you. It starts within you, and then you see a whole new path open up before you. And that's what's happening for you guys right now. When you look at the flowers going into the fall, you think of the summer going into the, you know, the fall energy here that we're going through now. It's a lot of shit that's changing and resurfacing within you. There's a lot of thoughts that you've had about certain systems and things in your life and nature and just life period, and you thought about it and maybe you kind of like, well, I'll come back to that. Those thoughts are resurfacing too, and they're changing with the seasons. And as we approach a different, because see, like the seasons, I know it's four of them, but they happen in like a different way. So with the embolic energy, you're gonna see like your menstrual cycle change. Like maybe it came at the beginning of the month, and now it's gonna transition to the middle or the end of the month. When you look at the lotuses here, all right. Let's read this. This card says, this is a time of new growth, a good time to purify your thoughts, actions, and diet. This is a great time to seed fresh ideas, become in tune with your body's cycles. Dream big, drawing your maiden aspect of the triple goddess. Wake up. Yeah. So there's going to be something that happens in the last, okay, so we're already past the last quarter of this month, but this year, but going into the last parts into the spring, there's something that's going to change. There's a cycle within you that's going to change. This could be something dietary for someone. I see someone like eating a lot of like ground provisions and root vegetables, so to speak, but incorporating a lot of like fruits and smoothies. And I see someone like maybe not eating red meat anymore, but maybe eating like poultry and like fish, but a more vegetable kind of diet here. I also see someone like if they're used to eating something, like their mind is going to be like substitute this. Like there's something that's going to be happening with like the higher aspect of your thoughts and your mind is going to be like challenging the way you're used to do things, but it's like somebody's going to be okay with it because somebody's like waiting for some type of physical relief, and they know that like spirit says vegetation, eating in colors, okay? Become in tune with your body's cycles. So some of you guys have very long menstrual cycles. Like it could be like 7 days or 5 days. And you don't like that. It could be very painful. It could last for those many days. And spirit is like, okay, fast in a way. Don't give in to like salty cravings. Don't give in to like sugar cravings. Try to eat very light. Okay, this has come up before for you guys a couple of years ago. Try to eat very light through your menstrual cycles, okay? Because you might crave like salty chips, spicy chips, a gang of sugar, cupcakes, stuff like that. Try to like avoid those cravings, and you're gonna see a change. And some of you guys definitely need to be drinking like lemon or key lime water upon rising, but it needs to be room temperature. All right. All right, gang. That was your message to the High Priestess. I love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out again to all my moderators, my magical members, everybody who liked the video, show love in the chat, super chat, everything. I appreciate you guys so much. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or to purchase anything from my websites. So this was y'all High Priestess reading. If everything is organized in here by tomorrow, then maybe I'll go live again, but I don't want to promise anything. Okay, gang. If you need me, my email is in the description box below and my social media handles. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.